Becoming a billionaire is an incredibly difficult feat. Out of the 7 billion plus people in the world today, only under 3,000 people are billionaires. Yet, some young achievers have managed to reach this milestone before they even graduated from college. In this video, we will explore how these young innovators have disrupted various industries and amassed billions of dollars. Let's begin with Michal Strnad. Michal Strnad is a 30-year-old Czech billionaire with a net worth of $2.1 billion. He is the owner and CEO of Czechoslovak Group, CSG, an industrial holding company that produces ammunition, special army trucks, army vehicles, and active radars, among others. He inherited CSG from his father in 2018, who founded it in 1995. Michal owns not one but two beautiful Black Hawk helicopters. He uses them for both professional endeavors and for leisure. His refined taste is also vividly apparent in his remarkable watch collection, decorated with illustrious brands like PIM, Rolex, Patek Philippe, and Audemars Piguet, collectively valued at over $1 million. He also has an extraordinary car collection. It features some of the most desirable and prestigious brands in the world, like Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bugatti, Aston Martin, and Rolls-Royce. Among these amazing vehicles, he also has a mega armored limousine that can resist gunfire and explosions with ease. And yeah, Michal is not a boring person, as he has a lot of hobbies and passions that make his life fun. He is passionate about cars and motorsports, and he joins famous car races, such as the Ferrari Challenge or the Lamborghini Super Trofeo. He also flies in his two Black Hawk helicopters, which he uses for both business and pleasure. He likes to travel the world in his private jet, exploring new places and meeting new people. Talking about his home, he has a lavish home in Prague where he can unwind and host his friends. He also has a 13th century castle where he can appreciate the history and culture of his country. Michal lives a life full of thrills and joy. You know what else he's got? A yacht. Michal cruises his yacht in the clear waters of the Mediterranean Sea. His trips take him from the fancy coasts of Dubai and Monaco to the peaceful islands of the Maldives and Thailand, showing him a life that always seems to be in a lavish holiday mode. Next up is the Norwegian billionaire Gustav Magnar Witzoe. He's just 30 years old, yet he's already reached billionaire status with a net worth of $3.1 billion. Gustav Magnar became incredibly wealthy by owning a significant portion of a company called Salmar ASA. This company specializes in salmon farming, and Gustav's involvement began when he was only 19. Imagine building a fortune from fish. Now he stands as one of the youngest billionaires globally, a true success story. But Gustav isn't content with just accumulating wealth. He knows how to enjoy it. He's all about luxurious cars, extravagant trips, and parties that would probably leave Hollywood amazed. However, his interests go beyond mere enjoyment. He's also keen on fashion and modeling. Gustav possesses the looks and style that got him signed with a Norwegian modeling agency. He's the full package. But Gustav is not just a lucky hare. He's a real entrepreneur, as he's put his money into promising projects such as property and tech startups. He's not just enjoying his family's wealth. He's building his own reputation through effort. Talking about his houses, he owns a mansion valued at millions in Trondheim, Norway. It boasts a garden, a pool, a tennis court, and a garage filled with envy-inducing cars. Yet that's not the extent of his property collection. He also possesses a lavish penthouse in Oslo, a $1 million dream with panoramic views, a rooftop terrace, and even a jacuzzi. Gustav's living large indeed. That's not all. He also has a luxurious yacht named Gustavia that is worth a huge $20 million. This yacht is a floating heaven with a helipad, spa, cinema, and gym. But Gustav wants more. His jet is a Bombardier Global 6000. It is a large cabin, ultra-long-range business jet that can fly up to 11,112 kilometers at a speed of Mach 0.89. It can accommodate up to 17 passengers and has a luxurious interior like a flying palace. It has a bar, a lounge, and even a bedroom. It is worth $50 million. It's like he's made the most amazing things about being a billionaire come true. Next up is 21-year-old Luca Del Vecchio. This young man is worth $4 billion. He can't even rent a car in some places. Luca got his money from his dad's big company called Delfin. This company is in Luxembourg, and Luca got 12.5% of it when his dad died. Delfin has companies like Essilor Luxottica, Generali, a big insurance company, important banks like Mediobanca and Unicredit, and even a company that makes buildings called Convivio. It's like they're playing a game with real money and things. Luca has a lot of money, but he doesn't show it off with gold helicopters or diamond shoes. He likes a simple lifestyle. He lives in a nice apartment in Milan, one of the most beautiful cities in Europe. Luca also likes to travel anywhere at any time he wants. He might have a similar plane for his trips around the world. Let's not forget about his art collection. Luca's father had a passion for the arts and amassed paintings by renowned artists like Picasso, Modigliani, and Matisse. It's possible that Luca inherited some of these treasures, and he might have also infused his own preferences by adding new masterpieces to the mix. Next up, we have 19-year-old Clemente Del Vecchio. This guy is a 19-year-old brother to Luca, and he also has a jaw-dropping $4 billion net worth. He inherited his wealth from his father, Leonardo Del Vecchio, who started Luxottica, the biggest eyeglass company in the world. Clemente also owns a part of a company called Delphin, which controls EssilorLuxottica and other companies. He is amazingly humble, as he does not show off his riches in a flashy way. Clemente lives in Milan, Italy, but he does not like to draw attention. He is a college student who studies business and does not travel or party a lot like his older siblings, who are all about the luxury lifestyle. He prefers a simple life. He also does not care about fancy things like boats, planes, or big houses. He cares about helping people, supporting schools and hospitals in Africa and Asia. He is a quiet hero. This young billionaire has a special watch that is very expensive. It is made of white gold and has many colorful stones. It is like a rainbow on his wrist. It costs about $300, and guess what? He has a spot for art and culture. He has many paintings by famous artists. His home looks like a museum. Finally, we have Mark Mateschitz. Meet Mark, a 31-year-old sensation with an astonishing net worth of $40.2 billion. Mark's father, Dietrich Mateschitz, was the mastermind behind Red Bull. Mark undoubtedly inherited some impressive traits from his father and secured a significant 49% share of Red Bull after his father's passing in 2022. Mark is such an interesting guy because, even though he owns almost half of Red Bull, he also makes his own drinks from ancient water that flows from a spring in Austria. He makes beer and lemonade that are fresh and natural. He quit his job at Red Bull when his dad died, and now he just watches his money grow. Prepare to be swept into a world where luxury knows no bounds. Mark owns a private island in Fiji that's more than just a piece of land. It's a world of luxury and splendor. This personal heaven features a sumptuous resort, a golf course that attracts lovers of the sport, a soothing spa, and a submarine to discover the secrets of the sea. But hold on, there's more speed to this story. Mark is not only a fan of flying, but also of racing. He has stakes in Formula One teams that have won championships and races like Red Bull Racing and AlphaTauri. Imagine having your own racetrack, and that's the Red Bull Ring, located in Austria, where the thrilling Austrian Grand Prix takes place. And the excitement doesn't stop there. Mark's passion for sports shines like a star. From soccer to ice hockey, from basketball to cliff diving, from extreme sports to more, he's a supporter of athleticism. Clubs like FC Red Bull Salzburg in Austria, RB Leipzig in Germany, the New York Red Bulls in the US, and Red Bull Brazil in Brazil are part of his portfolio. A sports tycoon, that's too mild. Mark is the master of directing an orchestra of passions, turning the world into his canvas of dynamic pursuits. What do you think about this? Let us know down in the comments section.